Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. It's Karen here today. I'm going to share with you a collage that I've done again in my small Dina Wakley journal. It's almost full and I'm trying to get it finished by the end of the year. Let's see how I go. So I'm starting off with a few bits and pieces of collage. Some of these bits are left over from other collage pages that I've done. So I've got a what is it? It's like an atlas. So it's a page out of an old atlas. So I've ripped up one of those pages and I'm popping that in. I've also got some old book pages, just the word parts because that looks quite cool. I really like the colour of it. You know, it is quite aged and quite a thin paper as well. I've also got a bit of Art by Marlene collage paper that I had floating around on my desk, so I thought I would use some of that as well. So popping it in here and there, filling in all the gaps, just popping in a bit of colour where I think it needs it. I've also got some of Dina Wakley's collage paper, the tissue paper. So this is just a piece that, again, that I had sitting there on my desk. So I'm just ripping out some of the individual circles and gluing them down. Now I'm actually using a regular gel gloss. It's from Golden. Yeah, I've been trying out a few different ones of late, and this one so far is actually working out really nice, especially with Dina's collage papers. Like, it's not leaving that white sort of ghosty look that you get with some of the other gels and things that I've used in the past. So yeah, I'm particularly liking this one. So I'm just adding in a few other little bits and pieces here and there, filling in the gaps with some of my map, some of the Art by Marlene, adding in some of the bits of colour, and also of Dina's collage papers. Just some little bits that I had. I've said that so many times already, but you know what I mean. I've got little bits left over. I decided to use them, so that's what I did. So yeah, just sticking them in there. Alrighty, so now that that bit's all done, I'm going to give it, or allow for it to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to add in some watercolour. I love adding in watercolours over the top of my collage. Just adds in some more colour to it. So I've got the Art by Marlene bold and bright watercolour palettes there. Watercolour palette, yeah, that's what it is. And I'm just adding in some of the pinks and purples and sort of matching in with the other watercolour page that I've got also in my book already, just so it's not so completely different to each other. So they're kind of working together even though they're two separate pages. So I'm adding in some purples, some yellow, pinks and whatnot, and just letting that dry. Now the other thing that I've got there in my hand is aqua bronze from Schmincke. So it's like a powdered pigment gouache. So I've just got a little fan brush and I've just put a little bit onto my fan brush and made a bit of a puddle on my page and just dropped the colour in there. And when it's dry, it does not move. I really love this stuff. It's so nice. And it adds that little bit of shimmer in to your page as well. So I've got a stencil there. It's a leaf one here from Dina. And the paint that I'm using is a Paperartsy paint and it's called Limelight. But when I take it away, you can't actually see what I've done. It was a little bit too translucent, that paint. It's a lovely colour, but it did not work over the top of my collage. So the next colour that I've actually got is called Lawn, again from Paperartsy. Paperartsy paints are quite a almost like a chalk. Yeah, they are a chalk-based paint, and they're quite matte, so you can go over the top of them with pencils or paint pens, anything that you really like, and everything will stick to it. It's an awesome paint. So I'm just going over the top of my paint with some Posca pen just to draw in my leaves, make it a little bit more interesting into my background there. So I'm really liking how this page is turning out so far. So I'm just going to add in a few little marks, a few of my favourite little crosses. I just love putting little crosses in, just here and there. A little bit of white. White just seems to make the page pop, I think. So the other stencil that I've got there at the side, again, is another one from Dina's. So I'm going to add in a person into the middle there. That one, it would seem. And I'm going to use some of Amsterdam acrylic ink, and this is in Payne's Grey. So it's not quite black. It's like a really, it's a dark grey, almost black, but not like real black, if you get what I mean. It's just a nice contrast, other than using black all the time. Bit of Payne's Grey works great. So I've got my regular gel out again, and I'm just popping some of that onto the back of my tissue to say that you've got this, stay curious. So I've painted that in. I'm going to give a bit of a dry. So it's looking pretty cool. There's not much left to do, really. It's a bit of a quick page, this one. So I'm just going around my Payne's Grey person with some gold Posca. Going around my words there with a bit of food ball, drying it all off so it doesn't smudge. And then I've got a Stabilo pencil that I've just dipped into my water just to make it a bit runnier, a bit thicker, a bit like it's the same as what I've done on the other page there, so it matches in quite well. And that's pretty much it, I think. What else am I going to do? Not much, I don't think. Oh yeah, I'm going to add in a few black dots. Black and white seems to make the page pop, and that's worked a treat. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching my quick collage here in my small Dina Wakley journal. I hope you liked my video, so please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.